While so often the anticipation surrounding the annual matchups between the Heat and the Lakers receives a great deal of attention, there has been no shortage of drama between the Heat and the Clippers in games played over the past decade.
Looking and looking, finds Maggette, unloads, and hits. It's over. An amazing shot ends an incredible game. Davis looking, still looking. Wade with the steal.
Called him out of bounds.
And they give the ball to the Clippers. Here we go. Wade from the top makes the catch. Off-balance shot, and the Heat lose the game. LeBron gets a step. LeBron may have sprained his ankle. Oh, he's hurting. Shoots a three. Oh, do you believe that? With a sprained ankle, LeBron James buries a triple, and the Heat better foul quickly. They don't foul. Jordan hammers on the dunk.
These days, a meeting between the Heat and Clippers needs no ancillary buildup. With two of the league's most athletic teams sporting an all-star cast of high-flying talent, excitement is a commodity hardly in short supply.
Ball down the left.
Oh, what a play to Blake Griffin for the jail.
Wade lobbing back. Oh, my! Out of your seats. That'll make you go out of your mind.
The championship banners that hang in the Staples Center unmistakably belong to one remarkable franchise, but the building is increasingly now a house divided. Never before have the Clippers and the Lakers been home to such a deep pool of talent, as both clubs feel equally entitled to stake their claim to a town and a title that will not easily be wrestled from the hands of its present owners. It is time for Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports. On the western shore of Biscayne Bay, it is the regular season rematch between the Clippers and the Heat. A different tough game the last time around in November that got away from the Heat as the Clippers couldn't miss and the Heat couldn't hang on to the ball or get a timely make. But that was then, and this is now. Miami Heat basketball on Sunsports is brought to you by AT&T UVerse. With Kristen Hewitt. Eric, this was a really nice night of three-point shooting for the Miami Heat. 55.6%, 27 in the air, 15 went down. Nice movement of the ball during this phase of the game for the Miami Heat, finding that open shooter. And 8 times tonight, that open shooter was Mario Chalmers, and 5 times he put it up and it splashed down. 4 threes for Shane, 4 threes made from LeBron. A nice 3 made for Rashard Lewis. Another one for James Jones. If you did the math quickly, first of all, your skills are sound, and that would be 15. My goodness. The gunslinger.
Even times, they only allowed 6 points off those turnovers. They took care of the ball and made good passes most of the time in terms of ball movement, Jackson. Then when they did have the rare turnover, it was going out of bounds. It was a dead ball turnover where they were able to get back and set their defense so that instead of playing that up and down, faster pace, fast-paced style, they had to play against a set Miami defense in the half court, and nobody likes doing that.
Again, turning the Clippers over 19 times for 27 points, almost the inverse of what happened when the team was out in Los Angeles. As you can see, the ball moving with opportunity, turning into points for the Miami Heat. Here's what we're talking about, that difference. We put the monitors right in the table. The fellas hunch down and look down. What was happening with your shot? Obviously, you're getting more opportunities than on an average night, but is it about the timing, how open you are? What's the best way to describe when you get going?
No, it's just being ready to shoot. You know, my teammates did a good job of finding me, and I was able to knock the shots down tonight.
Were these guys closing out with great tempo, or was the ball just moving too fast?
He tied a Heat franchise record previously held by Dwayne Wade with his 4th straight game, over 30 points. Over the last 4 Tonys, averaging 31 points on 74% shooting.
No one should ever take his greatness for granted. He makes it look easy. Guys try to stay off him. He hits the 3. Guys come up on him. He gets a 3-point play. He gets by people. He scores with the right, scores with the left. He can spin to the basket. He's one of the best in the fast break. He can throw lobs. He can catch lobs. When he's hitting his 3, forget about it. He's unguardable. Tonight, as you mentioned, 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. Got to the foul line 11 times. And he and D. Wade, 13 assists between the two of them.
LeBron shoots 9 of 11, 4 of 5 from downtown. As you'll
Let's go. The three-point ball was in the air frequently. Rio, trifecta, you betcha. He hit 5 of 8. Then Battier from Rio. That's just 3 Mendes. He hit 4 of 5, as we've shared. Udonis was perfect. 3 went up, 3 went in. And then Wade on the drive. Not perfect, but excellent. I like 50%. 8 of 16 went in. And then LeBron James back to life, back to reality. He had 4 threes in the game. But then Mr. Griffin, he felt better. Practiced a little bit yesterday. What are you seeing from him right now? Is he getting better?
Super talent using his left hand there. He's so big and strong at 6'10", 250. He was a real load for Shane Battier trying to guard him inside.
Right there, getting some right there in Chris's face. To the second quarter we go. Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
That's what he brings to the table, Jax, the ability to catch and finish along with that energy and shot blocking on the defensive end.
I want a Richard right there, right over Odom, and then Rio. Where are you? Find him. He's dancing in the sand, dancing across the Rio Grande. Durant. Lock it in. And then Richard Lewis is inside the heat right now, being cooked up in the old inside the heat oven.
Great lift off the bench for Richard.
Go off on it, LeBron James. That was silly.
That's called the jab step jumper, my friend. Jab, create a little space, back off Karan, this time getting all the way to the rim on Griffin. Look at the spin here. This is like a clinic right here. Karan Butler trying to crowd him, and it's just not working, Karan.
Get up 12 at the break. UD, sploosh, sploosh. Now, LeBron decided to come into the NBA before going to college, and he still knows the square root of 90%. He knows it. Right here, this is simply LeBron being LeBron, and it's ridiculous.
I'll tell you what, you're getting them all out tonight, by the way.
Yes, I am. Yeah, 30 points. Oh, I got more. Then Wade, baseline. Now, usually it's left baseline. He went right baseline. That's not on film. That's not fair.
Tiptoe.
And then back-to-back baskets, a spin move.
That was crazy.
Thought he CP3.
C3 thought he had him defended perfectly.
Rio catching, bouncing, and it goes in. He had 18 points. And then Battier let it 3. Standing in the corner, let it 3. Crotty, talk to me about this three-point ball shooting. It was all movement, wasn't it?
Spacing, ball movement, defense just so collapsed on the interior, and guys had a great opportunity to catch the ball, set their feet, and step right into it. When LeBron's knocking down threes, forget it. When you're running it in with his speed and quickness, it's just impossible to guard him.
While the Clippers bus driver had already started their bus, they still had to play the fourth quarter. Wade didn't care that the bus had started. Time for the All My Sons move of the game. A steal by Richard to Cole to Wade to the rack. In the end here, Wade will simply crab it in the boot. Get it done one more time.
Quality decision by Norris Cole, by the way.
You think he really was pondering what to do there?
For a second.
Oh, and then Cole off the hustle from Mr. Anderson. I need James Jones. I need a double deuce, and I need a trifecta champ. That is the 3rd time I've seen that since we started the show, and I love it more now. More now than I did earlier in the night. As you take a peek at what happened in this program, I'm reading James Jones's line.
4 in a row and 6 straight at home. They go 19 games over 500 with tonight's 111-89 win. Miami winds up shooting 53%. They finish with 15 triples in this game, which is tied for their 2nd most threes in a game this season. And LeBron James, if you're just joining us, tied Dwayne Wade's franchise record with his 4th game in a row with at least 30 points. LeBron went 9 of 11. Jackson, his last 4 games, he's scoring 31 points a game on 73% shooting. You're standing next to a superhuman.
He is doing some damage right now. We'll get to his game in 1 second, talking about this game today. Knowing that you don't have Ray, knowing that you don't have Chris, you guys still put up 111. You still keep them under 90. Tell us how.
Everyone stepped up their game. We understood that we had, 2 of our top 4 scorers out, 2 of our best players, our, key opponents out. So everyone had to play even above their level, and both offensively and defensively, and everyone did that.
What are you guys trying to develop here at home? You've played 24 games here. You've won 21 of them. It is the Heat culture to try to dominate at home. You're doing that. What's it all about?
I mean, you said it, Jax. It's about controlling home, letting teams know that we have a home, dominance anytime someone come in here. It starts with our play, and it ends with our fans, and that's what it's all about.
Well, what it's been all about this month of February is how efficient you have been. It's pretty amazing watching what you're doing. What's the best way to describe the flow you're in?
I don't know. I'm just playing my game. I'm playing my game. I'm taking, good looks. I'm not forcing anything. My teammates are giving me some shots, and then I'm also creating shots for myself. And I don't know. I just, I put a lot of work into it, and it's always good and satisfying when you can put it out here on the floor and make it happen.
And finally, another LA visitor on Sunday. People maybe watch that game on Thursday. Maybe they've been watching the Lakers, thinking that you got an easy walk coming in here. What do you guys have when they're here on Sunday?
The same thing. We have to come out with the same aggression that we did tonight. That Laker team want to get some get back with us because we beat them in their home floor, but it's a very dangerous team if you don't come out and prepare and play the right way. So we look forward to it, and it's going to be a good game.
Thank you for just playing your game and spending some time with me.
I'm loving the ascot, too, by the way.
Come on, man.
Man, you're fresh.
F-R-E-S-H. Come on. Another win on an Ascot Friday. It needed some help. It was a tough start. That guy helps. Feeding the crowd. They need pieces of memorabilia. He is superhuman, Reed. He's something else, and he led the Heat to a 111-89 victory, plus free items for the Heat Nation. That man is happy. Stay right there. Much more coming up here on Sunsports. Well, you take it up with Eric. He wants 10 more minutes out of us, but we're getting out of here. Once again, the final score in this game, it was a wonderful display. Miami Heat victory, 111-89 the final. Our next telecast comes your way Tuesday night when the Heat take on the Trailblazers at 7:30. We'll be here at 7 o'clock. Heat Live delivered by Papa John's. This has been a presentation of Sunsports, your home for Miami Heat basketball. Coming up next, Heat Classics, the comeback. But first, Leaper, give them your final take.
Violence of a love.